have a few questions for you today. By the way, my YouTube channel is The Boss God 1. If you are already a subscriber, then you already know that. I'm here today to talk to you and new subscribers that haven't subscribed yet about what you're doing in life and how it's affecting you. Most of my subscribers are 15 to 30 years old. A lot of them play video games because I've been asked before to do gaming videos. I don't do gaming videos. And the most thing that I realize, I question, actually I don't realize, I question this. What are you doing to fix your anxiety? Because more than likely, at least one of my subscribers has anxiety. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Someone has anxiety. But why do you have anxiety? Ask yourself that. Did you ask yourself? Well, let's see what you're doing. What I do to get rid of my anxiety is I listen to subliminals to get rid of my anxiety. And before, I never did listen to subliminals to get rid of my anxiety. But, magical word, but, it works. I have a subliminal for fighting. And I have a self-defense, in case I need it. And I have a subliminal for intelligence, ESP, and anxiety, to relieve stress, to be able to talk to anyone without having to use a substance like marijuana, alcohol, any kind of drug. Any kind of drug, you won't need it. Because guaranteed, you are saying, I have anxiety. Oh, I don't like to talk to anyone. I can't do that, or I can't do this. And that's one thing that's fucking you up. You're telling yourself that you can't do these things. That you can't. Or that it's too hard. Or that this reason. Insert excuse here. That doesn't get rid of the problem. Nope. What will get rid of the problem, and this is going to sound funny, subliminals, brainwashing. Sometimes you have past problems that you can say, oh yeah, I got over those. But they stick with you. They stay in your subconscious. The main thing you have to do is get rid of them. And you may think that you're flushing it all out by telling the person, or yeah, that does help, but it doesn't fix the problem. It doesn't get rid of it. You have to, and I always thought brainwashing was bullshit until I started doing it on my channel and learning actually about it, and it's not bullshit. It really does work. Give me a moment. I need to get my water. Always drinking water. Why do I always drink water though? Because I never used to do it when I was younger. I always thought it was stupid when I would see my mom constantly drinking water and I was drinking soda. Which one's healthier? Water. Yes. Regardless if it's in the BPA plastic, which is poisonous, it's still water. And you should drink it. It's healthier to drink water. Sorry, I had to take it off. Healthier to drink water in a glass container. But not a lot of people do that. Mostly what I want to talk about is that you're not fixing your problems. You're hearing someone like me talk about how to fix them, but you're not motivated enough to fix them. You need to fix them. No one's going to do it for you. Every single problem I've fixed on my own in my life. I've gotten some help, but I've made my own motivation to fix these problems in my life. I used to be a huge gamer. Huge gamer. It's all I did. Morning to night. That's all I did. I just played online games. I was wasting my life away. I played PlayStation 3. Wasting my life away. What do you do when you beat a video game? depending on what type of video game it is, you just keep playing. You keep playing to get stronger so you can get stronger equipment, so you can use that equipment to fight, increase your damage, to get stronger, to get more equipment, to get stronger. Do you see the trend that goes on? When you could use your time to get stronger in real life. The reason people play video games, the hidden reason, the subconscious reason, is that the person is depressed. And then I will get, in some way or another, there is a problem with the person. Video games are a source of escapism, or else you wouldn't be escaping into a virtual world to not deal with your real world. And the most biggest problem I get with people, always, when I bring up to them that I can read their body language, or you do that when you're thinking this, or I always get, well, I'm not depressed. Well, there's nothing wrong with me. No. Every single person on this planet has a problem. Subconsciously. Every person. I don't care what age you are, where you grew up, who you grew up with. Every person has something that bothers them that they don't confront outwardly. So they do something to make up for it, like drink alcohol, smoke weed. No, I don't drink alcohol. I did for 6 months, but that's it. Do cocaine, do some kind of drug. Do some kind of, because video games are a type of drug. They change your brain waves. Any mind-altering thing that changes your mind state, your brain state, is drug. Video games are drugs. When you play a game, when you're an angry person, you have angry feelings. I don't care if it's with a bully at school or it's your parents drive you crazy. Something. You are playing a game which is violent. So your brain is going into gamma state. It's going into high frequency, rage, anger, adrenaline, fight or flight. You're promoting a worse life by not confronting your current life. I know it may be hard. It was hard for me. But sometimes you have to confront the things that are fucking with you and controlling you, instead of hiding from them by either, I don't know, running away. The list goes on. It's just, there are always escapes for everything. There is. That is one reason why most people in bad families, not bad families, bad can mean so many different things, so many different reasons. People will to try to get away from their current household situation by joining the army. And it can be any form of army. It can be the Navy, and there's so many branches, but it doesn't take away the main problem. It temporarily gets rid of it, but it still exists. You have to confront the things that are ruining your life internally. You can't hide forever. That's all I have to say. Whether you feel you're fat or ugly, you're insignificant to another sibling, you're something, anything. Your brain is like 65% water. Then it has some muscle and some fat. But mostly, if you want your brain to work fast, you drink water. If you want your brain to slowly die, drink soda. That's another thing. Diet. Maybe you have a terrible, shitty diet. I went to a guy's house. I won't say his name. He drinks 2-liter bottles. 1-liter bottle. 2 of them in the morning for breakfast. 2 1-liter bottles of soda. Those are the big ones. Drinking 2 of those every morning. It's suicide. That is pure suicide. You're going to die. And the only person who caused it is you. You are the reason for bad health. If you're eating greasy food every night, maybe doing some drug because you had a hard time at work and you work stressed you out, maybe you drink tons of fucking coffee, which you should not do, because coffee raises cortisol, the stress hormone. So you work, you're stressed, you work, you're stressed, you need to drink more coffee because your body becomes used to it, so you get more stressed, then you fucking hate your work, and yeah, then you find a different drug to make up for the coffee that's starting to not work anymore. And you're just getting angrier and angrier, and it's a vicious cycle of never, ever changing. You have to want to change to change. You can't say, well, I have a New Year's resolution. Yay, it's 2018. Holy shit. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to write a list. And then they don't do any of it. Oh, fuck. People. You have to be willing to change to change. All these things that are distracting you and making you live in a fake fantasy world, video games, drugs, distractions, fast food, all these things that I've gone through and done already, I can tell you from pure experience that they fuck your life up. And they fuck you up. So stop doing them. That's about it. Have a good life.